Let your knees fall. And then wiggle your behind forward and back sideways. Find your sit bone. So you're not rolling slightly on the end of your tailbone, kind of hinging in a C curve in your spine, but rather sit straight. So find a gorgeous long spine, grounding your sit bones. And then bring your arms just on top of your knees and either flip your palms up. You can touch your index fingers with thumbs. You can just let your wrists hang, palms down. And then very slowly roll your shoulders up towards your ears, and then gently with the breath, just let everything sink down. So soften the shoulders, maybe gentle bend into your elbows. Did I tell you Supta Baddhakonasana? No, Baddhakonasana. You have to sit up. And forgive me with my voice. I lost my voice on Sunday, so it's still not there yet. So I'll be scraping a little bit more than normally. And then start breathing. Enjoying the heat, like we don't have enough outside, right? The humidity, the noise around you. Slowly settling in, slowing down. In and out through your nose. Letting your chest rise, expanding the rib cage when you inhale. And contracting and softening when you exhale. Couple more breaths all together. So big inhale with your nose. Nice long nose exhale. And again, big inhale with your nose. One more, maybe a little longer nose exhale. Take another nice long inhale with your nose. This time open mouth and sigh out. Letting go. Yes. One of the most spiritual things you can do is to embrace your humanity. Connect with those around you today. Say, I love you. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. Whatever that are you feeling. Send random text. Write a cute note. Embrace your truth and share it. Because a smile for today to someone else. And give plenty of hugs. Cause a smile on someone else's face today and give plenty of hugs. I know we're busy, we're running around. And how often we forget to say, I'm out to work, I love you, I'll see you later, have a great day. Or give a quick hug. And that changes the entire day so greatly. The little act of noticing somebody. And it makes your day better because you feel that you did something so simple but so awesome. Don't forget about yourself, right? Tell yourself, I love you. I'm proud of you. In your heart and your mind, standing in front of the mirror out loud, right? So love yourself today on your mat. We'll do a little flow, stretching, twisting, turning, doing things rather easier than harder. With a big hint of joy and laughter. So bring your hands to heart center. Ground those sit bones, lengthen through the crown of your head. Tuck the chin just a smidge. Pull the back of your head higher. Take a big inhale with your nose. And with the nose, exhale, bow towards your fingertips. Hold it here. 2-3 more breaths. I love you. I'm proud of you. Have a great day. One more breath. And then very gently lift the chin, lift the head. With the next inhale, lift the arms all the way, reach up. Exhale, just let your arms fall down on the sides of your hips. And again, inhale, lengthen, lift. Palms together, hands to heart center, nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let the arms fall. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. This time, lower your right hand down, lengthen through the left side. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, both arms up. Left goes down, right stays up. Inhale, lengthen, go over to your left with the breath. One more on each side. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Go slower than my cue. Find your own breath. Close your eyes. Inhale, lift. Left lowers. Lengthen through right. And then side bend to left. Beautiful. And again, inhale, lower down. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart just a little bit. Swing back if you're sitting on the block. Hug the belly so you don't fall. Beautiful. Inhale one more time, lift. This time, open arm twist to your right, nice and soft. Maybe go with the fingers all the way down to the floor, softening the shoulders. Inhale, lift, reach, square yourself to the front. Exhale, go over to your left, open up. And again, lift, one more on each side. A little more flowy with the breath. Open up to your right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go over to your left. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you're okay with eagle arms, otherwise big bear hug. Bring the arms side to side like a letter T. Left elbow underneath the right. Wrap your wrists together, or like I said, give yourself a big hug. We're going to do a couple cat-cows very slowly, very mindfully. So take an inhale, lift the elbows, pull the heart and ribs slightly forward. Watch your lower back. Exhale, literally crunch, seek of the spine, and then lower the elbows just a couple inches down, and then lift the back of your heart. And again, inhale, lift. And then exhale, cat. One more time, lift. And then a cat. Very slowly to neutral, lift. Exhale, open up the arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up, reach. And then exhale, hands to heart center. And again, wide, switch the elbows right underneath the left. Again, elbows in line with the shoulders, pull the forearms forward. Take a breath, lift up, reach if you're feeling okay, look up. And then exhale, crunch to the little kitty. 2 more times on your own. And when you finish, again, come to neutral. Bring the arms side to side. Lift them all the way up. Big inhale. This time, bring the hands behind you to the floor. Bring your feet down to the floor, bend the knees, reverse tabletop. So roll the shoulders together, hug the knees and thighs together, and then lift the hips and heart. You can hang your head behind you or tuck the chin. 3 more breaths. When ready, lower the hips, move the block up to the side, and then come forward to tabletop. Come to hands and knees. Bring the toes together, open the knees wide behind you, and just stretch. A little bit more active in child pose today. So sit your hips on your heels. Let your ribs rest on the inside of your thighs, and then just walk your fingertips forward as much as you can. Stay high on the fingertips. Lift the palms of your hands. Forearms, elbows, armpits. Let the head hang between. Take a breath. And then with the exhale, just loosen up, let go. Inhale, come forward to tabletop. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Just like a little bear crawl. Start curling your back, toes behind you. Lift the hips, roll them towards your heels. Lift the knees up. Keep the knees down. Keep the heart hugging to your thighs. Just like that, working up on those legs just a little bit more. Let the head hang. Because you can just 4, 3, 2, and then very slowly you take an inhale. Exhale, lift up the bottom up, straighten up the knees, downward facing dog. Start walking your dog, rolling your hips, bending the knees, opposite heel down to the floor. Whatever you need, swinging side to side, shake your head, yes and no. 2 more breaths. And then find stillness. Roll the heels to the floor. Hide the heels behind your ankles, spiral inner thighs, lift the belly, poke your sit bones higher. Pull the ribs in, soften the heart. Roll your armpits around your ears. Soft part of the elbows forward. And then bring your feet a little wider, maybe to the edges of your mat. And then walk your hands halfway towards your toes. Bring your left hand slightly more to the center, so towards the right. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. This is a nice stretch. Keep your hips square, so take an inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, pull your heart towards your left thigh, holding to your left ankle. Your hips will swing to left. See if you can roll them just a little bit more to the right. Pay attention to the left hip. Lift it up just a bit more. Big inhale. Release that. Exhale. Switch the hands. Right hand down. Left hand grabs the right ankle. And again, big inhale. Exhale. Roll the heart towards your right thigh, underneath your right armpit. You want to look up, please do. Otherwise, close your eyes. Swing the hips gently to left. Hide the right hip a little bit more, finding the stretch in your hip flexor. And then exhale, gently release and walk the hands all the way to your toesies. Bring the feet about hip distance apart. Find your elbows ragdoll, just swing left and right. Just 2 breaths, not too long. And then find stillness, hands to shins or floor. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, long spine. Bring your heart forward and up. Spiral the inner thighs, weight slightly more to the front of your feet. Keep the heels grounded, lift the belly, breathe, big inhale. Exhale, fold, 1 more time, just like that. Big breath, lift, halfway. Exhale, fold, gorgeous. All the way up, roll spine, 1 vertebrae after another one. Lift the arms all on the top of your breath, palms together, exhale, hands to heart center. Set intention for your class, or just repeat yourself what I read. The humanity, that's the biggest spiritual growth. Being a person that doesn't hurt, but spread the love and happiness. By simple, I love you. By simple, I'm proud of you. By simple, I am your friend. Take a big inhale 1 more time. Open mouth and sigh out this time. Gorgeous. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Lower right hand down, lengthen through the left side. Exhale, side bend to your right. Flowing, inhale, both arms up. Lower the left. Inhale, lengthen through right. Side bend to left. Inhale, lengthen, lift up, reach, back bend. Bend the elbows, weight in your heels. Hug the belly, soften the buttocks towards your heels. And then lift the heart like somebody has a string and pulling it up to the sky. Inhale, come to center, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. And 15 inches, bend into your right knee, left hand to your hip. Lengthen, big breath. Exhale, twist. Look over your left shoulder, lift the left arm up. Weight just a little bit more forward. Lower the hand down, switch hands, bend both knees. First, inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, left hand down, left knee bent, right hand to your hip. Inhale, long spine, and then find your twist. Lower the hand down, nice and slow, half lift, long spine, and then walk your hand forward to plank. A little bit more power. Soften the breath. Hug inner thighs, Spiral them to the sky. Hug the ribs and belly in towards the spine. Ground the wrist. Lift the back of your heart. 4, 3, 2. Swing forward on your toes. Lower all the way to belly. Working on the back muscle just a bit more. Baby cobra. Long legs. Hands underneath the shoulders. Pull the heart forward. Ground the hands. Lift the heart up. Try not to lift the chin. Rather tag your chin and lengthen through the back and crown of your head. Exhale. Lower down. Again, inhale, lengthen, lift. Roll the shoulders and elbows towards your ribs. Exhale, lower down. Floating cobra this time. We're going to hold this one. So again, inhale, lengthen. Get yourself first. Find the length that you can stay. Hug the belly, soften the buttocks, ground the tops of your feet, flex the kneecaps, and now lift the hands. Roll the shoulders and elbows towards your ribs. Just 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, lower the hands down, curl the toes, flex the kneecaps, nice and strong, plank pose, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it up again or find stillness in your down dog. Ground your left heel just a little bit more. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. So keep the heel towards your glute and then open the hip, but rising the knee straight up to the sky. Square the shoulders, ground the left heel just a bit more. Beautiful. Kick the leg down, back, square the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, step the foot on the outside of your right wrist. Lizard lunge. We're going to do lizard lunge legs and a down dog arms. So stay as high as you can. You can literally lift your hips a little higher and then start walking your head straight forward in front of you. You're going to have the little pinch in your right hip. If it's too much, you can walk out to the side. Otherwise, just stay here. Let your head hang. Ground the front foot. Hug the belly. Ground the heel of the right foot and roll the right hip slightly back. Keep them a little bit more square. Gorgeous. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Ground the wrist. Inhale, kick the right leg up and back. This time, knee to nose. Round the spine. Step forward. Low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Hug in their thighs. Square yourself over the back knee. Or from here, if you have the hips launched and you're feeling okay, just roll the shoulders and ribs on top of your hips. Inhale, lift the arms up. Lengthen. Hug your biceps around your ears. Spin the pinkies and thumbs out. Pull the ribs in and maybe, just maybe, lunge just a smidge forward. From your low lunge, find your bike behind you. If you need a towel or you have your yoga strap, find it. Roll the shoulders together, straighten up the knuckles, nice and strong. We start moving slowly. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge. 45 degrees. Lift the belly up of your thigh. Take a big breath. Curl the back toes underneath and then lift the back knee up off the floor. Stay hinged. You got this one. Find your belly. Find your core. Take a breath. And then very gently twist left shoulder to the inside of your right thigh. Doesn't have to be crazy deep. You don't have to change the gaze. Usually that kind of gets us out of whack. So you can look down. Square your shoulders. Bring your knuckles to your back. Bring the arms forward and up. High lunge, rise. Exhale, find stability. Find one spot on the floor that's not moving. You can bend the back knee and then roll the left hip in, pull the belly in, and then lengthen through your heart. Lengthen through your fingers. Inhales, arms forward, shoulders back, open up to your right. If you like exalted, you're more than welcome. You got 2 breaths in here. Start looking forward. Come back to your open heart twist. Very slowly lower the left hand down, keeping the length to the floor underneath the left shoulder. Lift the right arm up. Roll the right hip down and back. Don't lift the bottom of the big toe. That needs to stay grounded. Bring the hand down to the inside of your right foot. Quarter turn to left, wide legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Then swing your heels in, bend the knees, sit nice and deep, and then bring the shoulders on top of your head. Got it. Wiggle left and right. The hips are still opening and warming up. Make sure you have those knees on top of the ankles and toes and knees pointing the same direction. We're going to need legs a little later, so we're going to work on those beautiful calves just about now. So just to stretch up and make sure that we got it from your goddess. Inhale, lift up, reach up, star pose. Exhale, lower down, got it. Like you have a weight on your shoulders. Inhale, lift with purpose. Exhale, got it. One more time. Inhale, lift, reach. And then exhale, lower down. Okay, swing it left and right. Hug the inner thighs. Pull the ribs in. And then very slowly on count of 4, start lifting your right heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're not bouncing out of that little, we're going to go slower. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was the right one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm glad I didn't do legs today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sit down. Close your eyes. Roll the buttocks towards the floor. And then breathe. 4, 3, 2, ground the heels. Inhale, lift up, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. So spin on the right heel, bring the front toes forward. Left toes will stay as it is. Just spin the toes just a little bit more on the angle. Bend right knee, arms side to side. It's like a resting pose after all that goddessing. So just a little bit deeper because you can. And then again, eagle arms, left elbow underneath the right. Find bind, find bear hug, find whatever you need. Bend deeper into your front knee. Find that left side coming forward and in. Hug the belly, take a breath, lengthen, lift, and then let those forearms fall to the floor. Humble warrior 2. Square the heart just a little bit more to the front of the room. It will get you the gorgeous stretch in the left side. Let the head hang. Let the forearms pull the weight of your upper body. Loosen up and let the legs just hold your strength. Breathe. Okay. Brace yourself. We're coming out of this. So very slowly, keeping your eagle arms. We're going to come to actually a full eagle from your warrior 2. So from here, 45-degree lift. Find your gaze looking forward. Spin on your left toes. Right? Yeah. What you're going to do, because this is way too hard to step forward, lift the forearms, lift the elbows in line with the shoulders, pull them up. Bend into your back knee and literally hop forward halfway. Bend right knee nice and strong. Plant the foot, open the toes, and then just wrap up the left foot around the right. And then find deepness, find strength. Sit down and back in that heel, and then hold and breathe. I know, right? You never get eagle from warrior 2 humble. I know wobbly days are here. I'm trying not to move in front of you guys. From here, we're going to slow pre-pose. So nice and slow. Unwind your arm first. You can lift your right arm up. Start straighten out the right knee. Grab your left ankle. Bring the foot inside of your thigh. Place it. Otherwise, right hand to your heart. Make sure you don't let your butt stick out and belly sink down. Reverse that. Whoop. belly in, butt rolls down. Knee goes down and back, and then grow your tree if you wish. Ground the bottom of the right big toe like crazy. Breathe. And then very slowly from here, curtsy squat. I know you guys hating me right now. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring the knee forward to almost one-legged Tadasana, and then slide the knee on the back of your right calf. Sit down and back. If this is too hard, toes down, way back. Butt on top of your heels, knee on top of your ankle. Make sure you're strong in the upper body. That left leg will bear the weight. You're gonna feel it. Exhale, lower the hands down, step the left leg all the way back, step the right next to it, lower to your forearms. I will let you rest after that. Low plank. Bring the feet a little bit wider. Ground the forearm, left forearm. And then bring your right fingertips forward. Hug the belly. Ground your right forearm. Hug it in. Bring your left arm forward. Touch the floor as far as you can. Bring it in. Bring the right arm forward. Touch the fingers to the floor. Bring it in. Very last one. Left arm forward. Bring it in. Stay here. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lower down. Get yourself a nice big stretch in a Sphinx pose. Stay on your forearms. Roll your heart up. Pull the ribs in and gently forward. Soften shoulders, hug the chin, and breathe. And soften up, lay down on your belly. Toe up, have a sip of water. You're going to sweat more than normally because of all the humidity outside. Find child pose if you need that. You're more than welcome. Remember that. Nice and slow, tabletop. We'll get a little stretch and then thread the needle. So when ready, bring your right arm out to side or all the way up. It depends how you feel. And then dive the arm underneath your left armpit. Bring the right cheek down to the floor. A little bit more active today. Walk your left fingertips forward. You will feel crunch in your left obliques. Pull the left hip back so it's square with the right. And then extend that left arm even more. When ready and you feel like this is okay, lift the left leg up. Try not to roll over to one side. Keep it steady, keep it straight, keep it square. Beautiful. Lower the leg down. Walk your hand by your face. Ground the wrist. Inhale, lift the right arm from underneath all the way up. And then lower the hand down. Left arm out to side, all the way up. And again, thread the needle underneath your right armpit, left cheek down. You know where you're going, match the variation from previous sides. Hug the belly, keep the hips square, and then find the length from the right fingertips all the way to your toes. And then exhale, lower the leg down. Walk your hand underneath your shoulder, lift up, lengthen through your left hand, and then lower down. And again, curl the toes underneath you. Lift those knees, pull the hips towards your heels, hug the belly, round the spine, straighten up your elbows, let the head hang. And then very slowly focus on your behind. Lift the behind all the way up and back, downward facing dog. That's your exhale. Strong dog. Big inhale with your nose. Open mouth and sigh out. Gorgeous. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. This side should be feeling even better than the first one because you got some movement in there already. Gorgeous. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow this time. Inhale, kick it up and back. Step that foot on the outside of your left wrist. That lizard lunge with the upper body and down dog. So lift up, square the hip, ground the bone and the heel of the left foot, roll the hip back, lift the belly, and then walk your fingers straight forward. Let the head and neck be loosened up and long. High on those back toes. One more breath. Big inhale. With the exhale, start walking your hands underneath the shoulders. Fine, and brace yourself. Inhale, lift the left leg up. This time, knee to nose, round the spine. Low lunge. Step it forward. Lower the back knee down. And again, find your little bit of alignment. If you're okay from here, right off the bat, don't even worry about anything else. Just lift your shoulders on top of your hips. If you need to, square, align, and then hinge, lifting the arms. Pull the ribs in, and then lengthen as much as you can. So literally, that's why a lot of time I curl my toes behind you, because that kind of let me lift up a little bit more. Big inhale. With the exhale, bring your fingers behind you, Yoga Mudra, switch the grip. Inhale, let the heart straighten up, the elbows, knuckles away from your back. Exhale, hinge. Find the core, curl the back toes, and I'll lift the knee off the floor. Square, adjust if you have to. Stay 45-degree hinge, and now take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist right shoulder, left inner thigh. Roll the left hip just a bit more back. Inhale, untwist, release the knuckles on your back. Swing the arms down forward and up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, stay and stabilize and soften. One more breath, rise. Exhale, open heart twist to your left. Exalted if you did on the previous side, match your variations. Come to open heart twist if you're in your exalted, and then very slowly start lowering your right hand, keeping the left length to the floor underneath your shoulder. Lift the left arm straight up. Exhale, lower the hand inside of your left thigh, quarter turn to your right, wide legged fold. I let you rest and chill on this one, and we'll do just a little bit more of stretching upper body. So take a breath, inhale, half lift. And then exhale, soften, release. Rest. Have fun if you like. It is hot, so be very careful going upside down in the heat. Couple more breaths. Maybe sigh out with open mouth, letting go of the heat. Super. Slowly start coming out. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders one more time. Half lift, long spine, big breath. Exhale, hop your feet to Malasana, so just a little bit shorter. You have a block, grab the block if you need it. We're going to find and play a little bit with binding today as well, because your shoulders should be feeling okay. And then from there, we'll see, maybe we can do that half-bound garland pose. So if you're not grounding the heels, you have a block, jump the block underneath you as high as you need to, so your heels are grounded, so you're not necessarily waiting for coffee in the coffee shop and croissant, right, in the hot day. You still have those legs active. You still have them working. And then very slowly, just take a breath. Keeping your left elbow against your left inner thigh. Bring your right arm forward and then switch the arm all the way out to side. You can stay here, ground, keep your thighs open, and then maybe, just maybe, lift the left arm up. If you want to work on the bind, flip the palm up. Thumb is going to point to the back, so it's whatever is behind you. And then hook that elbow a little bit more forward and hug your shin. Left hand will do the same. The palm will flip to the back, and then you can find, oh, my little speaker thing is right on my way. I don't want to push the button. Find your fingers behind you and clasp. Otherwise, just stay here, folding and twisting, opening the heart. You can literally just stay here, kind of working on what you need to work. And then gently release. And again, stretch up, straighten up. And then hold on to your right thigh with your right elbow. Left hand goes forward. And again, push it open. Lengthen through the heart. And then from here, your inner thighs will have to hold the right thigh, right knee straight up. Now folding in. And again, if you want to bind, flip the left palm up. Thumb points back. Half chin. Right goes. And I have to lift the heel on this side, because otherwise I can't find my fingers. And then find your fingers behind you. When you have your bind, roll the shoulders up and away from your ears. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Gorgeous. And then very slowly, really, again, straighten up, lift, rest, long spine. Hands down, very slowly. Bring the weight all the way to your heels, and literally don't worry about your knees. Start lifting your back, letting your heart down. Butt up, heart down, butt up, heart down. Just like that. No straining on your knees. Ground your hands, hop your feet just a little bit wider. Again, bend the knees, and then sit in goddess. No more crazy on your legs. Don't worry about it. Bring your hands to your thighs. Again, open up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive left shoulder towards your right thigh, look opposite shoulder. Inhale, lift, that should feel good. Exhale, opposite direction. Go 2 more on each side on your own, with your own pace. When you finish, both on each side, just sit in goddess so we can all catch up. And then ground your heels, bones of the big toes. Inhale, lift up, reach up, star pose. And again, warrior 2 to the front. You might need to widen your stance. So spin on your left heel, bring your left toes forward, bring your right toes just like a pigeon, slightly in. Bend the front knee, front room, front room. Yes. Make sure you have heel to arch alignment. So between your front heel and the back foot. It cannot be on the side, on the angle too much, because your pelvis is not going to find alignment. Soften the shoulders. Yes, it's like, I want to clean today, but I will. My cat is losing so much hair. I have hair everywhere. And I'm like, dude, at least vacuum when you're home. Eagle arm. This time, right elbow underneath the left. Left the elbows, forearm forward. See if you can square yourself gently to the front a little bit more. Take a breath. Inhale, lengthen, and then fold. Humble warrior 2, eagle arms. Go slower that you want. Let the head hang. Let those forearms literally pull like you have a weight attached to them. And then open up and stretch. Maybe even crack the mid and upper back. Ooh, one more breath. Very slowly. Lift up. Stay hinged 45 degrees forward. See if you can square your heart on top of the left side. Spin on your right toes. Square the hips. Lift up just a little bit so you can find your core. Bend the back knee, hop the foot halfway. Find stability. Spread your left toes, and like nothing happened, just wrap the right leg around the left, coming to your eagle. Hug it in. Soften the bottom. So try not to lift the butt up and belly down. Belly in and butt down. Beautiful. One more breath. Release the arms. Yeah. Lift the left arm right there. Start straightening up the left knee. Grab the right ankle. Bring the foot to the tree inside of your right thigh. Find your pelvic floor neutral. Ground the right hand on the thigh if you wish. Both arms up, hands to heart center, whichever version you like. Find one spot that's not moving, that's your drishti. And then bring the hands to heart center. Gently bring the right knee slightly forward. You can literally keep the heel on your thigh and slowly curtsy. Bend the left knee, weight is in your heels. Bring the right knee to the back of your left calf. Just 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lower the hands down. Step all the way back. Find plank pose. Flow through vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Gorgeous. Come high on the tips of your toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Half jump and step forward. Just one little thing for your legs because we need it. Take an inhale. Half lift, long spine. Bring your toes together. Heels slight sliver apart. With the exhale, sit down and back. Hug the belly. Hug the inner thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Lift the arms up. Bring the hands to heart center. Come high on the tips of your toes this time. And then start lowering down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. If you're feeling okay, maybe roll your heels together, feet together, so you're in Baddha Konasana on your tippy toes. I'll give you a second to breathe, to find yourself. Otherwise, stay still as you are. And then bring yourself back to that little tippy toeing, sitting down on your heels. Fine, and brace yourself. We're coming up. 5, slower than you want. High on those tippy toes. 4, 3, 2, lower the heels down. Stay in chair. Lift the right heel up. Gentle pulses. Left heel down. Weight is in the back of the heel. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right heel down. Lift the left heel up. And again, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Sit down and back. Extend the chair. Bring the arm alongside of your body if that's okay with your neck. Otherwise, bring the arms forward. Sit as deep as you can. Just 4. Belly up. Hug the knees. Hug the thighs. You can tug your chin. It's going to be easier this way. Don't think. Close your eyes. 2. And then inhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Lift up. Reach up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Left. Reach. And then exhale, fold. Half lift, long spine. Come high on the tips of your toes. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and just let your heart sink on top of your thighs. Hug your chin between your knees. You can bring the arms a little bit more forward, stretching the spine. Give yourself 2 breaths, and then sit on your behind. Sip on your water, towel up. So we're going to use that block and try to do the half bind garland pose. So if you do the block, you're going to basically come out from Malasana. It's actually, okay, no, with the block. I'm going with the block. For some reason, my hip flexor is kind of spinning today. So yeah, let's do this. So you're going to plant your left foot flat down on the floor, and your right foot is going to end up on the block. They're going to be basically as wide as your shoulders, so not wider and then not skinnier because it's not so easy to get up. And then when you sit down, come high on your left toes and then high on your right toes. Left hand to the floor because it's easier, and then you can find the bind just like we did with Malasana. I hope I'm not going to disconnect myself somehow in the back. There you go. And then literally you can stay here. If you want to play with Malasana, and again, just working on opening the heart, rolling the shoulder, working on that flipping palm up, and then wrapping up around, hugging your head, you're more than welcome. Like I said, love yourself, be proud of yourself. There's no push. Your body's ready for whatever is ready. Like you see today, I need a block. And really, I love it because it's easier to get up. So find a block on, find a block, oh, the block. Another thing, in Malasana, if you're getting off from the white stand, you will have to lift, chin up, hard up, walk the left foot underneath the shoulder, and plant the foot flat down on the floor. There is no other way. From your toes, you're not going to find a strength in the left leg to lift because that's what's going to lift you. High on your right toes as much as you can. Hug the knee to your shoulder, to your ribs, and then swing your left weight over to your left leg, and then lift up, and then look up, and then start lifting, 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 straighten up the leg. Nothing else goes, just straighten up the left knee, and when you're standing there, shoot the knee out the side that you're holding, flex the toes, and again, just in a tree pose, that pelvic floor needs to be neutral. So if you're doing this, your low spine is not going to hold. You need to sag every single bone on top of each other on the left side. And you're coming out the same way out of it. Slowly release and go in. So like I said, if you are in Malasana, I'll try to do this side, even though I need to lift my heel every single time I do this for whatever reason. I'm wide. There is no standing up because this knee is nowhere underneath my shoulder. So left, walk, walk, walk. Toes forward. See, my knee is underneath my shoulder. Now left, swing, and I can stand up because I have a power in that leg. If you want to play, like I said, just with Malasana, opening the heart, you're more than welcome. Beautiful. Come high on the, yes. Go slow, slow, yeah. Even high on those tippy toes. Swing just a little bit more towards your left. Look up and straighten up that left knee. Slowly, slow, slow. It has to go slow. Usually you use the entire breath to literally lift up. If you start going sprint, it's like, okay, swing, yes. That's why it's like that. That is so important to have that leg underneath the ribs, shoulder, and hip, even closer if you can. Yes. And then swing the weight gently to the left. Hug the knee into your ribs. Trust yourself, trust yourself. I know. Try the other side, just to release that pinch. Pull the knee, open heart. Yes, awesome. Hold the leg, yes. Slowly, 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 yes. Hug the belly in, slowly. One, two, three, four. Okay, 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 okay. And then, I know, you know what, your towel is moving, so that's probably not getting you any support either. Beautiful. Flex the toes. Yes. And pull the knee up. Yay. Good to be young. Right? It's like, I have a problem with anything. Beautiful, Maria. There you go. She goes not playing. Give yourself a reverse tabletop or reverse plank just to straighten up and let those hips breathe a little bit. So whichever you feel. If you're doing a plank, keep your knees gently bent and see if you can touch your feet to the floor. I always rather have my fingers slightly forward than and out. So literally ground heels, point the feet to the floor, and then when you're lifting, your toes should touch the floor. Hug your shoulders, lift the heart, open the breast, open the chin, open the throat. One more breath. And then exhale, lower down. Keep the knees gently bent, heels down, curve the spine, arms forward, and roll all the way down, vertebra after vertebra to the floor. Full body stretch. One little exercise for your lower belly muscles, for your core, and that will be it. So jam your fingers behind, underneath your behind. Ground the belly, soften the shoulders. What you're gonna do, point the toes. You're gonna lift your straight legs up to the sky. When they are on the top, lift up, lower down, and then lower the legs down. Lift all the way up, make a step on the ceiling. Boom. Lower down, so you're basically lifting your pelvic, 2, 3 inches, half an inch, whatever you can. Don't swing. Find that, not momentum, the strength to control the movement. Literally, go 10 times as slow as you can, and we're good to go. I'm not even going to play crazy music for you for this because I don't want you to run. So legs are staying on top of your hips when you're rising them up. So they're not swinging over your belly or your shoulders. Lift them 90 degrees, boom, lower down, and then lower all the way floor. Lift up, stamp the ceiling, let go, and then lower down. Yes, just like that, gorgeous. Kasia, przeleciała chyba szybko. When you finish with all 10, just give yourself a full body stretch. This is it. I promised one, I'll keep my promise. Awesome. And then very slowly bring the knee one by one to your heart. Give yourself a nice big hug. And very slowly bring the arm side to side, knees to 90 degrees. We'll just start with an easy twist. If you want more of the twist in the mid spine, bring your feet down to the floor and then bring your hips 2, 3 inches to the left, right on the angle, and then lift the knees again and then lower the knees to your right. That twist will end up being in the mid spine, not your pelvis. Big inhale. Nose exhale. Just one more like that. Big inhale. Find your core, lift the knees up. If you bring your hips to left, feet down, hips square, and over to right. Otherwise, lift the knees to 90 and roll them over to your left. And then very gently with your core, lift the knees up. Square the hips if you have them on the right. Hug your knees towards yourself, roll forward and back a couple times. Find the momentum, roll forward to a tabletop. 2 cat cows, just to loosen up, nice and soft. Any variations, any movements, circles with the hips. You got 4 breaths here, so do whatever you need to. Melting heart pose, if that's what you need as well, you're more than welcome. One more breath, one more movement, and very gently find stillness in your tabletop. Curl your toes, lift the knees nice and slow. Take an inhale with the exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Pigeon prep, step the foot forward. Bring the right knee to the outside right edge of your mat. Lower the shin down. Lengthen through your left side. Take your time. Let the hip open up. Walk your fingers a little wider than your shoulders. Take a breath, lengthen, lift the heart, and then walk forward as much as you need to, maybe forearms, maybe settle your heart on top of your foot. Rest. One more breath. And then very slowly start walking your hands underneath the shoulders. You have a couple options. Either give yourself a quad stretch, come into your mermaid. If you're feeling okay, full king pigeon. If that's not what you need, lift up. Maybe open the hip. Maybe wild thing is in your practice. So from right here, you're going to find your one-legged down dog. Again, ground your left heel, open the hip, and as slow with control as you can, plant the foot down and roll entire heart up to the side. One more breath wherever you are. You're more welcome to flow through vinyasa one more time if you need to, through your baby cobra charanga in your practice. We'll find each other in down dog, doing a left side. So lift the left leg up when ready, don't rush. And then pigeon prep on your left side. Make sure that left knee is all the way out to left, wider than your left hip, wider than the end of the edge of the mat on the left side. Slowly lengthen and then rest with exhale. And again, very slowly, give yourself one more full breath. When ready, slowly start rising. Match the variation from previous side. So maybe that quad stretch will feel good. Maybe opening the hip one more time. Opening the heart. We'll meet on hands and knees this time. And then very gently sit on your heels. Again, don't rush. Swing the legs forward. And then gently roll on your back. Give yourself a full body stretch. Maybe grabbing your wrist, maybe pointing your toes, going slightly across with the stretch. Any other variation, any other pose you need on your back or off your hands and knees if you're still there. Otherwise, stay still. Find Mother Earth underneath you, supporting you, and melt with the exhale in your Shavasana. So that everything softens, loosen up. And collectively take one more breath together. So part open your lips up to the lungs. Take a nice long inhale with your nose. Maybe a little bit more than normal you can. So hold on, sit a little bit more, and then hold on again. And then open your mouth, and then leave your mat today with I love you, with I'm sorry, with I appreciate you. I am proud of you. I am so happy you are my friend. I am so happy that I can know you, that our paths cross. Doesn't have to be for long, but at least for a second. And share it. Say it. Make a difference. With a love and appreciation and such a big gratitude for you guys here. Namaste. You can leave the blocks on the floor. Don't worry about them. I will grab them and clean them.